You know what? I'm gonna do another short segment because the last short segment I did was pretty fun. Not gonna lie.
All I've ever wanted is a guy that's cute and sweet and caring. I'm Cameron, and I'm pretty much perfect for you.
Oh, I know. This is about a show I've never seen.
When termites are born, they're attracted to the light of the sun to guide them and fly away. We know this because it's termite hatching season in my garage. Thousands of them scattered. But look what happens when I open the garage door. Ah, the light of the sun. Like a fucking Mononoke movie. They all come towards the sun so they can fly away. But I'll never let them out. I'll never let them reach the sun. Because I have a better sun. Yes, come to your sun.
Ooh.
Yes, let's go to the sun. A million years of biology has taught you to do this one thing. Go
Like moss to a flame.
to the sun. Yes, this is all that's ever been in you. This is all you ever are. Go to the sun now. Finally gonna learn what happens when the sun comes to them. Thanks for watching. If you learned anything, drop a like below and follow me for more fun.
Nice. I mean, they're termites, so.
Why you reading, bitch?
Why you gotta bother me, man?
I'm not doing very well at school. I'm reading at a 3rd grade level. I really don't want to get left back. So when I see somebody reading for fun, it makes me feel that much more stupid. Then I get mad.
I didn't know that. Thanks so much for opening up to me.
Shut up, queer.
Why you gotta go there?
I've been having sexual fantasies about some of the other guys at school. I'm afraid of these feelings and what they might mean. It's like because I hate myself so much, I gotta point that hate outward towards you.
You understand this on such a deep level that you...
I don't understand. Now I'm gonna punish you physically for acknowledging my emotional problems.
Wait. I was gonna say, if you understand yourself so well, maybe you should try working on changing it.
Of course I want to change it, but it's the only defense mechanism I have against deeper, more terrifying problems buried inside of me. Lucky my dad's here.
Get the damn truck, son. I need to take you home and beat on you because I hate myself. And you look like your mother who left me. And I'm gonna block out the guilt I feel over mistreating you with the river of vodka.
I'm gonna internalize that and unknowingly transfer it onto you tomorrow. Why you reading,
Yo.
bitch?
Why you gotta bother me, man?
Yo,
I'm
that's
not-
actually kind of sad.
So I just went to the library because I refuse to give any money to Jordan Peterson. And I got this, his 12 Rules for Life book. And I'm going to read it so I can critique it and expose him for his bigotry and misogyny.
Approximately 10 hours later.
Well, I cleaned my room and made my bed. And for some strange reason, I'm craving lobster.
That's
true.
funny.
It's true. They keep saying that Jordan is all these things, and he is not any of those things.
So I just went to the library.
I guess it was a parody. I didn't know what her initial position was. I do wish that it was a little bit more substantive, like about the book. But it's a small quibble. Bro, what is that custom light he has in the background? That's cool. I don't know. I'm a sucker for neon, as you can see. You know, I like neon, not the streamer. I like neon, like signage. So I find the light cool.
Is that the thing that you're gonna be holding on to?
No.
No, this is good. I should be able to drop this, slowly descend. I'll go downstairs and we'll... Okay. What? Dude, did you turn it on? There's an on.
Huh?
Okay.
You just have to step off. Oh my gosh.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Look at that!
I mean, that's kind of cool. I'm not sure what the point of it is. An elevator would have been cooler.
So I just went. So.
Excuse me, can anyone rap?
No, but I can sing really fast.
Amazing, are you an artist?
I am.
What's your name?
Tia.
You freestyle?
Yeah.
Last person to freestyle on our video got 40 million views. You think you could beat it?
Try.
I remember our first time in Barcelona that morning. I was so hungover, I never thought that our roads led to this. You ready?
Yeah. Let's go back to Barcelona before we got so hungover from drinking Tito's and soda till it was 6 in the morning. Cause I like the way you said that night was never gonna end. if I only knew Hollywood Boulevard sitting next to you, yeah. Shades with the matching suits, should've rolled the red carpet out for you, yeah. Dave Matthews playing too, cause I might just crash out into you, yeah.
Excuse me?
That was pretty good. It's one of those things where it's like, is it a freestyle or is it written that's memorized? It's hard to tell.
Surround you so you'll never make mistakes. My fault, Fabi, I'm new to this place. Yeah, yeah, baby, welcome to the hood. If you with us, you good. Yeah, Fiji, wooed up. Backpack full of rulers. Yeah, I gotta take notes for.
Babe, if I give you permission to call me the B word, would you say it?
I get to call you the B word?
Yes, I'm giving you permission, but only one time. Hello? Why are you taking so long to reply?
I'm thinking about how I want to say it. Okay, bet. Stupid bitch. Annoying, bitch.
Well, damn. I said one time, though.
Was that good enough for you? Bitch. Hello? Answer the phone, bitch.
What the fuck is wrong with you? You only had to say it one time, not four.
Why are you mad? You told me to say it.
Yeah, but you're only meant to say it one time.
I'm sorry, bitch. I mean, babe.
And you're still going? I said one time.
I'm sorry, it was just autocorrect.
You've been waiting our whole relationship to say that, haven't you?
I'm sorry I got carried away, but I swear I didn't mean it in a bad way.
Of course you didn't mean it in a bad way.
I knew it was a trick question. I'm not dumb.
You think this is fun? You think it's a game? Because you genuinely hurt my feelings, you know?
Okay, that's my bad. I'm sorry.
Look, I don't understand. If your feelings are so fragile, why would you intentionally put traps for yourself? It's like being afraid of spiders and then like putting spiders in your room. Like, why would you do that to yourself?
Okay, you're doing too much now. Stop playing.
Okay, my bad, babe. Are you still mad at me? Hello, Sophie.
You seriously hurt my feelings. You were only supposed to say it one time as a joke, but you just kept going on and on. I honestly feel like crying.
Wump wump.
Babe, if I give you permission to call me
Oh man, yeah, that's what happens when you get what you ask for.
Thank you so much. Thank you for being so dumb. Thank you so.
I have no comment on this. I can't speak to it at all. That's why I have no comment on this.
Would you support white-only dormitories?
Everybody has a choice.
So I think white-only and black-only anything is evil and wrong. That's why I hate critical theory and critical race theory, because when it's put in practice, you start to discriminate people based on race. So we're now south of the Mason-Dixon line in North Carolina. We did a lot of work to get rid of segregation in this country. Why are you trying to bring it back?
What work?
The Civil Rights Act of 1964.
In this state?
Yeah, actually in this state. Are there black-only bathrooms out there I'm unaware of, or white-only bathrooms?
Nah.
Right. A lot of work was done in this state.
I will say this, like, for some reason, I've been seeing, like, actually bad performances of Charlie Kirk on Instagram lately in my reels, where he's, like, not necessarily wrong, but he's not doing the best job of defending his position, to the point where I'm literally jumping out of my seat like, no, Charlie Kirk, that's not the right answer to this. You can like directly refute what he's saying, but instead he like goes off into like the more like political like argumentation against what his opponent is claiming. But here, he's spot on. We've made a lot of movement to get rid of segregation. Leftists want to bring it back. It's not really something that we should really tolerate socially when it comes to public policy.
Your face is small.
Yo! How did he think that was going to play? Did he think that people are going to be like, oh yeah, you own Charlie Kirk because you said that his face was small? Like, what?
Well, thanks for being here. They always go to insults when they lose the argument.
Yeah,
God bless you, my
this.
friend. Would you support white-only dormitories?
I love you, Avery.
No way.
Wait, what the f? That was autocorrect. I literally wrote hello.
Right.
But I low-key want you, romantically.
Good for you, buddy.
You should come over tonight.
Nope.
Just let me EYP.
Huh? What?
You heard me. Please. You're like the second prettiest person in Cali.
Thanks. Who the f is first?
Me.
Oh, right.
Listen, I miss you. I want you. I need you.
Then you should actually commit to me, instead of playing games.
Okay, I've made up my mind, Avery. It's me and you, from now to forever.
Yeah, I don't believe you. I'm done with situationships. I'm standing on business, so you can stop texting me.
You for real?
Yes.
That's funny, because last week you were riding, bouncing, arching, and pillow princessing on business.
What can I say? I'm a change girl.
So you expect us to be friends? Or...
Please,
Okay, no, that's too much.
Oh, be a... No, Mama. Oh, be a man. I'm going to die. Mama, stop it. It's just...
This guy created a contraption that tucks you into bed at night
And what's really impressive to me is the fact that he got that sheet on in one go. Now this is for sure some Pee Wee Herman engineering, but I also kind of love it. It's like being tucked into bed at night, which I think we'd all could agree would help us sleep better. He goes by Joseph's Machines, and you can find him on all platforms. Bro creates the wackiest inventions. I think the thing that I love most about inventions like these is it reminds me of old 90s movies where everybody was some kind of inventor, and the contraptions were really crazy and they never functioned right. In this case, his inventions actually work. This guy created
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. But the problem is, what happens if you like roll and toss in your sleep and you just like knock over like your lamp because the teddy bear is connected to it? Doesn't seem super practical, even though it might seem like
this is a
theory.
map of San Francisco. There's a lot of plots on that. You may be asking, what is that plotting? Well, this is an app where they plot the human feces that are found on the streets of San Francisco. And you see how almost the whole thing is covered, because that is what has happened in one of the previous greatest cities this country's ever had. Human feces is now a fact of life, except when a communist dictator comes to town. Then they cleaned up the streets. They lined the streets with Chinese flags. They didn't put American flags there. They cleaned everything up. So they're willing to do it for a communist dictator, but they're not willing to do it for their own people.
By the way, this debate to me really crystallized American politics. In all honesty, I think that these two people probably should be our nominees for president, to be honest. Ron DeSantis versus Gavin Newsom. I think it really crystallized, and I think like the reasons why Fox News chose these people to do the red versus blue debate kind of demonstrated that. They represent, I think, the Republican Party and the Democrat Party. Ron DeSantis comes from a red state, doing very, very well. Gavin Newsom comes from a blue state that's not doing well at all, but it has many of the mainstream policies that you would see supported by many Democrats. And one thing I found fascinating when watching this debate is that it just showed how much like Republicans care most about policy, and Democrats seem to care most about rhetoric and like personality. Now, to be fair, personality does matter a lot to Republicans too. Don't get me wrong. You know, that's one reason why Donald Trump is the GOP nominee, essentially. But here we had a debate between Ron DeSantis, who has like basically no charm or no affable personality, but really good policies, and Gavin Newsom, who was extremely charming, extremely likable, but with horrendous policies that were ending up very badly for his constituents. Like, going into this debate, I was like, why in the world would anyone vote for Gavin Newsom? And I came away from this being like, you know what? I completely see it now. This guy could win a presidential election if he ran. So, like, it's insane, but I feel like that's the way the American politics is nowadays.
You suck. Nobody likes you. Your team sucks.
Get a gym membership, pal. Is it?
Watch your mouth, bro. Swear on me. I'll 20 the head. You suck. Nobody likes you. Your team sucks.
That's insane. That's insane.
We've just gotten a good news update on the person who decided to kick in the back windshield of a random woman's car. If you haven't seen the video by now, a group of ATV and dirt bikers were riding through Philadelphia when one man got off his bike and jumped on the back windshield of a woman's car. She got furious, and rightfully so, because she had her 2-year-old and her 5-year-old in the back seat that the glass crashed down on. She got out of her car to confront the man, and he pointed a gun at her and headbutted her before taking off. But nothing is greater than some internet justice. Stemming from something as simple as the shoes he was wearing, thousands of people sent in tips to find the suspect, including the man's own employer. Cody Heron, age 26, has just been arrested and is held on bail for $2.5 million. He has 19 charges, including recklessly endangering another person and multiple accounts of aggravated assault.
Now, I will say, by the way, if that dude was black, you know all the comments would be racist. You know all the comments would be racist. But it's a white dude, so ain't nobody gonna talk about his skin color here. But whenever I see videos like this, it always boggles my mind. Why would you do this? I don't understand any like explanation for that. That she wasn't doing anything to her, to him. She wasn't like blocking his way. It didn't sound like she said anything to him. What is cool about stopping in like the backseat window of a vehicle? I don't get it.
Oh
Oh my God! Look at that piece of cake!
Yeah, who the f are you talking to, bro? Who the f are you talking to? Who the f are you talking to?
What are you talking? Chill, my boy. Yo, my boy got cake right there, bro.
I don't understand. That's so dumb.
Oh my God.
Why do people get so upset about stuff like this? I don't get it. I like was he trying to attack people? Like he wasn't. It's unwarranted. It's ridiculous.
Let's get out of here.
I feel like not enough people talk about how violent reactions to just like verbal statements are ridiculous. They are ridiculous. They don't make sense to me. Even if someone says something that you don't like or that offends you, just like, I don't know, walk away, put in earbuds, ignore the person. Bro, don't go to jail because someone said something about cake in your presence, okay? Or used the N-word, okay? We don't do that here.
We've just gotten a good...
Man, my goodness. Okay.
You live in a country where a man transitioned to become a woman after winning a decathlon in 1980, and then after doing so, runs over someone, kills them, runs over a second person, and 4 months later is named Woman of the Year. You live in a country where
I mean, to be fair, only running over like one person, I can see why they gave him that award.
man spends 15 months in prison for securities fraud. In a movie they make.
I'm sorry, y'all. It's a joke, but still.
Think about him. He punches his wife in the stomach and then kidnaps his own child. And all of you love that movie because I'm not fucking leaving. I'm not fucking leaving. It's The Wolf of Wall Street. You guys know who is the face of prison reform in the United States? Who is it? It's Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian, who made us is the face of prison reform. If you don't believe me, Google right now Kim Kardashian standing next to President Trump having legislation signed while she's in the Oval Office. She made a tape where she was having with Ray J, and now she's getting legislation passed, and you're worried about a meme that you're supposed to post. Status is status is status. Doesn't matter what you do. If you get more attention, no one will care. People want to make TikToks with O.J. Simpson and don't give a about what he probably did. You live.
What is his point? He seems mad that these people were successful despite maybe untoward or unsavory things that they did, but like, I don't know, dude, just like get more attention. Be more successful. I don't understand being all mad about all of this stuff. It doesn't really affect you. Now, I do think that he has a point where famous people often their more negative aspects get overlooked. I think Trump is a really good example of this, by the way. I'm a politics head, but Trump is a really good example of this, by the way. Like, all the pro-gun people love Donald Trump, but I think Donald Trump enacted more gun restrictions than either Obama or Biden. I know for a fact that he signed the whole bump stock ban. Ain't nobody talking about that bump stock ban right now. You know, so people like to overlook things that are like negative traits about famous people, especially if they like them, when I think that's kind of unfair. I think people are a little bit too forgiving. And then they wonder why no one holds the politicians accountable. Like, Bozo, you're the one who's supposed to be doing that.
Mom, where's my signed basketball?
Oh, that old thing. I sold it at the garage sale this morning.
Sold it? It was signed by Michael Jordan himself. It's worth thousands.
Michael who? Someone was thrilled to get it for $15, said it was a steal.
It was a steal because your ass got robbed, Mom. That ball was my future college fund. Do you understand how much I could have sold that for?
I thought it was taking
This seems
space.
fake.
It's not like you play with it.
Well, dirt. I thought the glass case and giant signature would give away the
this
fact.
seems fake. I don't want to see fake stories. No.
Black applicants to jobs are 50% less likely to get jobs if they have a black-sounding name.
That's not even close to being. That's not even close.
Oh, okay. This is one of those videos I saw from Charlie Kirk where I was like, this is a bad reaction. Okay, hold on. Let me reload this because I want to start from the beginning. He did not do a good job here in this debate. Let me explain why.
Black applicants to jobs are 50% less likely to get jobs if they have a black-sounding name.
Okay. What is a black-sounding name? Are you saying that like you could just tell somebody's race based on what they're based on what is?
That's not even close to being. That's not even close to.
Excuse me. You're saying that you can you can guess someone's skin color just based on their name? Like,
accurate. That is a literal.
In fact, it's the opposite.
I'm not gonna argue your lived experience. I'm not gonna know. No.
See, now you have to listen to him under your rules because a black person is going to say you're wrong.
I am. He can say I'm wrong. I know.
Come on up to the mic.
I know. I read your.
My name's Keemon Dixon. I have a really black name. Please tell me how 50% of my internships have been denied when I've worked for Senator Mike Lee, Mayor Trent Sachs, Speaker Mike Schultz.
Hold on.
I worked for a Congressman, Burgess Owens. I've actually worked on his campaign. I've worked on the campaigns of John Huntsman Jr. Please tell me how my black experience and my black name has not given me. Go ahead.
Now, I will say this. To be fair, I don't know like what the argument against this is because I'm sure that there's probably some argument against this. But this is what is known as an anecdote. This does not prove that writ large black people are not getting discriminated against when it comes to like college applications. I think Charlie Kirk should have responded by bringing up affirmative action, right? Would you not say that affirmative action would counteract the effect of discrimination when it comes to black people getting hired? Because now I think we're probably seeing the indiscriminate amount of black people getting hired in comparison to white people. So would you not say that affirmative action has already been in place? It has already gotten rid of this effect? Like that would be the effect of that, you would think. But instead, saying this white dude has to bend to an anecdote of this one black conservative who happened to be successful is a little bit ridiculous. And I wonder what the comments are too. I bet they're all like, yes, education. It's not education, it's indoctrination. It's beautiful watching virtue signaling losers get called out in real time. That is a real black man. I wish you all the best, which I'm sure is coming his way. It's just like, oh my goodness. All right, one last reel. Hopefully it's a good one.
College is, good. Why would it be a scam? Can you do a differential equation?
Can I do
Can you explain to me the anatomy of a human?
Like someone off the top of my head?
Do you know what psychology is?
Yes, I do know what psychology is.
Okay, can you explain
it
to me?
You want me to explain psychology?
Well, you can't explain it to the depths of a bachelor's degree or a PhD.
Well, hold
or
on a second.
master's.
Time out. I've sat here with no notes and debated people with PhDs,
because you study
masters.
this because it's your job.
Hold on. I didn't go to college, man. How much debt do you have to go to school, by the way?
None.
Okay, wow. Are you on scholarship or?
Yeah.
So who's paying for your college then?
Probably the federal government.
Okay, so I'm paying for your college is what you're saying. This is why you're so defensive of college, because you don't have to walk around the rest of your life with $100,000 student loan debt.
I pay taxes.
You think you pay anywhere close to the tuition value you get at the school? Probably not.
Probably I do.
How much is it to go to school
Okay,
here?
but actually that kind of goes against Charlie Kirk there because he doesn't either.
Room, board, tuition, all of it's around $11,000.
$11,000 a semester. So you pay $22,000.
$11,000 semester? Wow, okay.
$1 a year in taxes?
No.
Okay, got it. That's fine. I'm not faulting you for it, but this is why you're so defensive, is you're detached from the price. It's easy to be defensive of something you're not paying for.
College is, why would it be a scam?
I mean, yeah, it's kind of a good point. It's kind of a good point, but like, I don't understand what this dude's point was. I don't understand what his point was because he was just like rambling about like, oh, do you know how to like, say all these things at the level of a PhD? Like, bro, you see Charlie Kirk walking around saying, I got a PhD. Like, no, he's not doing that. So it doesn't make sense to fault him for not being able to discuss things that are not within his realm of expertise. That doesn't make sense.